back to Managing Magic. I'm Sadie.
And I'm TJ.
And today we want to introduce to you one of the subjects that we will be making so much content on because it's a big one. And it is magic, matrimony, or Disney weddings.
Yay! So with Disney weddings or themed weddings, some of the topics we're going to be going into is how to plan a Disney or a Disney influenced wedding, price efficient with non-tacky decorations, and just kind of some overall wedding do's and don'ts that we'll be going over.
So one of the biggest things that we're probably going to be discussing a lot in the videos, and which is great for you to follow along with, is we made a Pinterest for our account, and there's a specific board, and it's called Magic Matrimony. And in that board is several themes that we've developed that we think would be absolutely beautiful for Disney weddings, you know, specifically Magic Matrimony. And I think one of the biggest reasons why we wanted to do this was because Disney weddings have become a very large market, but they're not very cheap. And
getting married at Disneyland, getting married in Disney's world, whether it's Disney World or wherever, is extremely pricey. That's not what we're here to talk about.
So we thought with Magic Matrimony, we could still show you guys how to have a Disney wedding. It may not be in a Disney park, but it will look very beautiful and really show the theme of your wedding. So we created a Pinterest for our account. It's Managing Magic. There's a board called Magic Matrimony, and there's several files in it and other categories. And they're each going to provide different things that we think would match the themes. And I'll read the themes to you because I think, one, they're pretty unique, and two, they have pretty good love stories, so you could definitely still have a very romantic feel at your wedding, which is what's really important. You still want your wedding to be romantic, not a child's birthday party.
And we definitely want to help you achieve that with basics. Your favorite Disney story, breaking that down into a color palette, breaking that down into different aspects that you can include in different parts of the wedding. We have different, oh my goodness, everything from floral, bridal, groom, settings, place settings, tables, the whole 9 yards, and everything you need to plan a really great wedding. The other thing that's also really important is to make sure that your spouse is included too. That way, because this is a union of both of you, so both of you have, you know, your best Disney foot forward in this aspect.
So the different boards that we have, there's going to be Frozen, Peter Pan, Robin Hood, which I think that wedding might be my favorite, Mary Poppins. I know that one might be kind of weird and different, but Mary and Bert are so sweet, and we think that'd make a pretty cool wedding. We're also going to have Alice in Wonderland, Hercules. Let's be honest, Meg deserves her wedding.
Honorary Disney princess.
Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Best love story out there.
Mickey and Minnie.
Classic.
Star Wars.
Love it.
Han and Leia. They may have made Kylo Ren, but if you haven't seen the last movie, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Up.
Cutest.
Oh, my heart. Aladdin and Jasmine. Pocahontas. Mulan. Tangled. Princess and the Frog.
Love that one.
Beauty and the Beast.
Classic.
The Little Mermaid.
Cute.
Sleeping Beauty.
Obviously.
Cinderella.
Duh.
And Snow White.
Beautiful.
Now, we did try to focus mainly on Disney princesses, I will say that, because that's kind of easier to do a wedding for, if I'm being honest. But we did throw you some curveballs. I definitely think Robin Hood was a curveball that no one was expecting, but creating that board was so much fun because it made us think outside the box and tell a really cool love story in a very unique way.
Absolutely.
Now, every single one of these boards that we've made will have a list of things that we have found that we think would create a beautiful Disney-inspired wedding without going to Disney Weddings, the company, and paying for it.
Absolutely.
So each board will have examples of bridal gowns, garter belts, bridesmaids' dresses, suit or tux, because suits are becoming more of a phenomenon in the wedding scene, florals, centerpieces, cakes, cake toppers, cake cutting sets, couples toasting flutes, the seating chart, which is optional, like the table numbers, that is also optional, table linens, photo ideas, and a color palette. Now, I think the color palette is the most important part of this because it really helps you transition into whatever wedding or theme you want. But with all that being said, we are so excited to start filming Magic Matrimony videos and talking to you guys about the wedding process and really giving you the down low and being open and honest and not afraid to tell you stuff about weddings that no one else is.
Absolutely. Weddings are very stressful, can get very pricey, and you also need to have a really good support team behind you. Not just your spouse, whether it be husband, partner, whoever, not just your spouse, but your maid of honor, your bridesmaids, your groomsmen, all play a very essential role in making sure that your wedding goes super smoothly. Even wedding planners sometimes don't always get the details right. And while you guys do not have to take these color palettes or everything, these are just suggestions that we think would create a really beautiful and really wonderful Disney inspired wedding that we hope, you guys can look at and be like, hey, I didn't think about that. Let me put my own spin on it and have a wonderful wedding. While it's time consuming, it is so worth it come the day of and to look back on those memories also.
And something we also are thinking about doing, I'll give you a little, hint, but something we've talked about doing is actually not only wedding guest etiquette videos, but wedding party etiquette videos.
Absolutely.
I think there's a lack of understanding now of what it means to be in a bridal party. And also, I think brides tend to take advantage of their bridal party. So we're going to also talk about proper bridal etiquette because no one likes the bridezilla. And we want you to reflect the internal princess that you are. And if you think for 1 second any of those princesses that Disney has made would act like a bridezilla, you're not watching those movies very carefully. And I mean that in the best way possible. But thank you so much for joining us on this video. We cannot wait to show you how we would do a Disney wedding and things that we've come up with and weird tips and tricks like that. But make sure you are following us on Instagram at managing_magic. And what else can they do for us, TJ?
Also, aside from, you can also follow our Pinterest board, which we will link to our Instagram as well. Please, on this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. You can get all of these uploads every time we post. That way you guys can really interact with us and come along on these journeys that we want to spend with you guys. Thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it and can't wait to see you next time. Bye!